Hello, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Snapp-View React. Thank you. Atasaa, we'll still be on the issue, the same issue. Now there are Nigerians themselves testifying to the fact that the Igbo man, now his name that we have given him in Ghana is Atasaa. Atasaa, because we don't want anybody to worry us. So Atasaa, that's what the Igbo man here Atasaa. So Nigerians themselves are getting to know exactly that what Ghanaians are saying is right, because the issue at hand is very, 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 very serious. And if we joke with them, they can just worry us in our own nation. So I want us to watch this video. There's one Nigerian guy who is, addressing the issue at hand. So I want you to watch this video and then we'll react accordingly. Please watch this video.
Fellow Nigerians and fellow Africans that reside in Ghana. This video is going out to most people who reside in Nigeria and in Ghana, who are very ignorant of the way and the process and the behavior and the culture and tradition of the Igbo people. Over the past months now, we have seen activities sponsored from Nigeria.
Yes, we are very ignorant. We know, because we are not Igbos, we are Ghanaians, and for us, we have our tribes, so we know our culture values, we know what we entail. Okay, so if an Everman is doing something in Ghana, we know he's an Everman, he belongs to us. If an Akan man is doing something in our country, we know he's an Akan man, and whatever the person is doing follows the rules and regulations of this nation. But when we have someone who does not belong here, the person is a visitor, the person is from a different country, but the person is trying to do things that are not right on the line of our culture, we need to talk about it. So we don't need anybody to come and teach us how we should do our things in Ghana. Okay, he's rather flouting our laws and our bylaws. So we need to talk. Okay, please watch the video.
And a lot of Ghanaians who want to make money from the internet, casting aspirations on over 80 million Igbos that have been living peacefully with their neighbors wherever they go. Now, I want to make this video to clarify certain things. It is an insult upon the Igbo nation for you to classify any one person as Igbo king. There is nothing as Igbo king.
Listen, Mr. Man, you see, sometimes when you Nigerians or Igbo people, you are talking about us in Ghana, you must, pay, you must respect our country. No matter how the size of our country is just equal to your Lagos, nobody cares a hoot about it. I'm getting this clear. You have to understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, nobody is calling your man an Igbo king. We do not have that right even to call him an Igbo king, because we have our king in this country. Okay, we have our king in Ghana, so nobody is calling him a king. He himself made a video and said, if you check even the hat or whatever he's wearing, you could find certain inscription there that says His Royal Majesty, HRM. What does it mean? What are those initials? What does it mean? So when someone wears a hat and inscriptions just on the forehead of the hat says His Royal Majesty, who do we call Royal Majesty? So don't tell us here that we are calling him a king. We can never gain our kingship. We can never give our kingship to him. He's rather the person that is going around saying he has a king, and he's going to he bought acres of land to have an Igbo village. Ask him very well before sometimes you come to address us with that audacity. Move on and watch the video, please.
In Igbo land, we have over 80 million people, like I have said. And across the entire Igbo nation, we have what we call the kings we call them Ezes or Igwes. Now, across the entire Igbo land, all these Ezes and Igwes, they exist in their different communities, coronated according to traditional laws and custom. Never in the history of Igbo land has any one person been regarded or described or has ever ascended any throne.
Nobody has ascended any throne in Ghana, and nobody has described him as an Igbo king. Nobody has done that. You must get your facts correct. What I am saying is this: the man came to Ghana and he placed camera on his face with ring light boldly, saying that he bought land on the Ningu whatever from acres of land that is purposely going to build an Igbo village, and he will create schools for Igbos, and allegedly he's going to name the streets of the Igbo village after his ancestors. You didn't hear all this? Haven't you heard all these things that your own man have said, that I'm also paraphrasing for you? You must understand that we have our king in Ghana, therefore we cannot give that right to a stranger from Nigeria. If you want to be a king, you must go to where you were brought forth, or where you live, your country, your village, your town. That's where it befits you to become a king. Let's watch the video, please.
And being referred to as Igbo leader, as Igbo king. We have the Ezaro, we have the Ezenri, we have the Igwe Ezeibuku, we have the Igwe of Onisha, of Newi, we have the Obi of Onisha, we have traditional rulers in Owerri. Across the entire Igbo land, we have prominent traditional rulers that are older than even some of the kingdoms you refer to in Ghana, and some of the kingdoms that people today are beginning to raise dust and insult us.
Now, the problem at stake right now is you are alluding to the fact of telling Ghanaians in the face that we have mentioned your Atasaa. That is the name we know. Eze Indingbo as a king. The video has been there. Now he has reiterated that he's no more a king, but he's a leader. So if you want to check your facts right before you come and accuse Ghanaians, please do that. Okay? Thank you very much. This is Snapp-View React. We'll be back again with lots of rebuttal. Bye-bye.